Blue Table fans, Spencer and Dave here, and today we're going to be playing Warzone Resurrection. Bringing you guys another battle report. This time it is going to be Bauhaus versus
Capital. Yeah!
I put my hand on the wrong side.
He's like, hey Dave, boo you. I boo you.
So we're doing 625 points.
Yes.
We've got our armies assembled, we've got a table set up. We're doing a little sort of narrative mission.
We're pulling a Sean.
We're pulling a Sean, but significantly more organized. I've spent the last hour or so figuring out this scenario, figuring out this objective for us. So we're not rolling objectives out of the book. So let's take a look at the table, and I'll tell you guys what our missions are. All right, so here's our table. We are playing on Mars. This is a 6-foot board. We're only using 4 feet of it. This guy denotes the end of the 4-foot section. So we're playing in this area where there's a whole lot of stuff. I just sort of decorated over there so it doesn't look empty. So the way we have it set up, there's a bunch of hardcover walls, and craters are light terrain for movement purposes. These are hard terrain, or heavy terrain for movement purposes. So over here we have this sort of little base set up, and this is a capital research base, or at least that's what they've been claiming it is. Turns out Capital's a bunch of sneaky liars, and it's really an intelligence base with a lot of juicy information on the different corporations.
Spooks are there.
Yeah, so Bauhaus, realizing the truth, is very keen on getting into this base and getting the information it has. So they've sent a pretty sizable army up to Mars to capture this base and get the information and get the dirt they can on Imperial, who they are very not friendly with, and Mishima, who are making a big push back on Venus. One problem: the Capital military intercepted Bauhaus on their way here. So now there's sort of a skeleton crew for Capital kind of guarding this base, and Bauhaus is basically now sending in a small strike force led by Angelica Draken, and the Capital forces are being led by Big Bob Watts, who is not happy about being stuck on guard duty, but will do it nonetheless. So the mission here is we each have 2 objectives. We have a primary and a secondary. Our primary objectives will score us 5 points at the end of the game. My primary objective is to have one of my models, just a model, within 6 inches of that board edge. Your primary objective is obviously prevent that from happening. Your secondary objective, now here's the fun part, Dave.
And this is the first time I'm hearing this, so.
Yeah, I came up with all of this kind of just at my desk and on my ride to and from my apartment to get my stuff. Your secondary objective is Capital is not very fond of Angelica Draken. They don't like her. So your secondary objective is to take her out.
Nice.
If you do that, you will score 3 victory points. And then you will score 1 victory point for every enemy model killed. I will also get 1 victory point for every enemy model killed. My secondary objective is to kill an enemy squad leader in melee, so I can steal his access codes to tap into Capital, military, infantry, intelligence, and get some dirt on positions and such. So those are our missions.
Very creative.
Oh, glad you think so. So those are our missions. So let's take a look at the 2 armies.
Okay.
All right, so here's my Bauhaus force. Like I said, it is led by Angelica Draken. I have a squad of 9 hussars with a rocket launcher, because I am prepared for Dave's purple sharks. And everybody else just has rifles, because I couldn't get the 10 guys to throw in an LMG. I have 2 squads of 5 Etolis Mortants. This one not quite done. They both have a Gehenna Puker, which is their flamethrower. And then these ones back here, the unfinished ones, which are also the new resculpt models, also have the close combat long bayonets tactical doctrine, which gives them a +1 to their close combat range.
Nice.
And these 5 here will also be rapid deploying. So they're going to be coming in somewhere a little sneaky.
Sneaky.
And then I also have a Vulcan battlesuit. So yeah, that's 624 points of delicious Bauhaus force.
For the Capitol, we have obviously their leader, Big Bob Watts, who's ready to put down a hail of lead to prevent these Bauhaus buggers from getting to their objective. I've also got 2 squads of regular light infantry, standard there with their regular rifles. I also have a homegrown unit of Martian Banshees who are ready to sell their lives dearly. They will also be deploying through rapid deployment. And then lastly, I've got 2 Purple Sharks who are ready to tear it up on Mars and hopefully drop a few grenades on the heads of these Bauhaus.
Alright, so those are the forces, and we're going to roll and get ourselves set up. Alright, so here's deployment for Bauhaus. I've got my Vulcan here behind this train, Draken's up in the cover. I have my Mortant squad here. My Hussars are back here. I originally hoped to have them along that wall, and I didn't place that wall as smartly as I thought I did when I was putting all this terrain out. Because I
just admit to
being wrong.
Terrains.
Yeah, you know what it is? I'm so used to every other game where you get a 12-inch deployment zone that I was like, oh, 6 inches, totally forgot. And then 6 inches ended up being right about there. So there's another like 3 inches of terrain or ground there.
So I've decided to have Big Bob supporting this squad right here. They're going to take control of this landing zone to try and get some field to fire. This squad's in the middle to try and to maneuver whichever way they need to support. And then the Purple Shark's on the flank, hopefully to zoom up ahead and scout out what his units are doing.
Okay, so let's roll for first turn. I got a 2.
I will. I'll let you go first.
Alright, so first turn, we've drawn our cards. I'm going to go ahead and burn 2 resources to play a strategy card. And I'm going to play the Pride of Bauhaus, and that glares terrible. This is going to give my Hussars a +1 to their range skill, which will effectively make them range skill 14.
14.
Yeah. And Dave, you took your doctrine for Big Bob that gave all your troops and support +1 range skill. So you have like range skill 15 Martian Banshees.
I do. Which is
so it affects everything except
awesome.
your sharks there.
Yes. So these guys are range skill 13, and then the Banshees are 16.
You have to pay more points to get up there. So I'm going to do that. And then
is that a tactical card? Or
it's a strategy card.
Strategy card. Okay.
So it's the only one that can be out for the turn. Oh. I'm going to activate my Hussars, and I'm going to burn a couple more resources to give them a Medipack, so they now have heal 3.
And I am going to burn a card and say, forget about it. When you deploy a tactical card or a gear card, I use this one, and both of these cards.
Oh, Dave!
Forget about it.
You're a bad person. Okay, so let's run down real quick what's happened so far.
Okay, so
my Hussars moved up there, and they're hiding behind the wall because Purple Sharks are scary. These guys moved down the ramp. I ran my Vulcan up here, and then
super ran.
Yeah, I did the triple move, so we moved 15 inches. And then Big Bob's deciding to get a little
cycle up those cannons he's got.
Yeah. So what's going on here, Dave? What'd you do?
3 resources to change his shooting profile to his rail, essentially, gun, which changes his shots to 2 instead of rate of fire 4, and then it shoots using the rail profile in its AVV4.
But it gives them longer range, which is the reason you're doing it.
Exactly. And then I also burned a couple of resources where he can place a marker essentially to reduce the bonus cover that you get from terrain. So if it's heavy, it goes down to light. From light, it goes down to 0, essentially.
So my walker is now about to be shot at.
Yes, and now I'm going to shoot him.
All right.
Aiming as well.
Aiming. So.
And I am going to use his.
So when you aim, remember you can either get the +2 RS or you can do the location.
I'm going to choose where to shoot him.
Okay.
So.
All right. So you get 2 shots.
2 shots.
Range skill of what?
Range skill of 17 is a Warlord.
17. Oh God.
Yeah, 17. So 36-inch range.
Yeah, I think you got me.
Okay.
All right, range skill 17.
2 shots. 17 and 17. Barely on both of them.
So on one of them, you get to pick location. All right, so what's the AVV on that?
3.
3. So I need a 10 to avoid taking a hit on my engines. 4.
Oh.
I'm good.
Okay.
And then the second one hits a random location.
10.
10.
Okay.
All right, so that hits my hull, which is armor value 14.
So 11 or less.
So
No,
9.
Man.
Nothing stops the Vulcan. Pride of Bauhaus. All right, so here's where things stand at the end of turn 1. On Bauhaus side, the Vulcan moved up, got shot at by Big Bob, did nothing. The Mortants ran up here, desperately trying to get to that wall. Draken moved up behind more cover because she doesn't want to be shot to death. The Hussars moved up. And I basically got my rocket launcher covering pretty much this whole area here from those. This guy moved up, tried to shoot at them, was out of range, so he just double moved. We had that squad that moved up, and then
These guys are back
last squad
here.
kind of moved up here.
To kind of still straddle the fence where they want to go.
Yeah. So now we're going to roll for turn 2.
3!
2. All right, so what horrible thing did you do?
So I decided to call in some air support. They laid a minefield across this area right here. Essentially dropped 3 mines. Any person that moves within 2 inches of it, I roll, and on 11 through 20, it explodes and they take some damage. So as long as this guy stays still, there's no harm.
Well, what's the strength of the explosion? Probably 10.
Strength 12, AVV 1. So pretty good.
Oh,
Pretty good.
that's some negatives to armor. So you've got first turn, so Dave's going to go ahead and move something.
So this one's going to activate. Go 7 inches. And then he's going to go ahead and shoot this unit right here.
Okay. So the way it works, you have 6 shots.
And I do
So you allocate to the first model in the squad,
okay.
and then any model within 3 inches, you can allocate a die to her.
So I'm going to go throw 2 at the first one,
Okay.
and then 1 at every other one. So I do believe it was within 3 inches of that first one.
It should be. Yep. So that'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so she's getting 2 on her. The first shot on the first one.
So 7
1
hits,
hit and a
1
20
miss.
is a fail. All right, so strength 14. My Mortants have an armor of 12, so -4. So I need an 8. A 1.
She loves it.
Yeah, get some. All right, so then on to
One to her right. We'll just work our way back.
all right, so we're shooting at rogue.
Yep. So 5 hits.
8 or less. Oh, 16. She goes down.
The one behind. 5 hits.
Oh, thank God. That's my unit. That's my squad leader, so I really don't want her to die.
Here's the one with the flamer to the squad
Okay.
leader's right. 5 hits. Oh my god.
Wow, Dave.
I got weighted dice. I apologize. Nope. That's a
Okay,
9.
get the gun roll for the lady up there. So 1 through 10, 7. So she bites it and she
Okay.
takes over.
And we'll see if that
And
last
then
one can get hit.
the flamethrower again.
13 misses.
Woo! All right, so you killed 2. Not too shabby, and you've got a whole nother shark. All right, so you got 5 going against one and 1 against the other.
So 1 hits.
1 hit. All right, so
Go
just
ahead and make the save.
yeah, go ahead and just keep
Okay.
rolling. So that's 1,
2, 3.
3,
Oh wait, too many. 3.
needing 8s. Hooah! Ah, there's 19 and a 16. So on the flamethrower,
6 hits.
6 hits.
Come on.
8 or less. 16. She goes down. Oh, the Mortants just ate it. All right, so the Mortant squad has 1 model left. She has to take a leadership check. She's 16. Oh no. But a 13 will pass, so she's good. She does not care that all of her sisters in arms just got turned into paste
It's okay.
by those purple
She's
sharks.
still in a minefield.
Don't remind her. All right. All right, so my Hussars are going to shoot. I'm going to start with the rocket launcher. he's going to aim and shoot that guy.
Okay.
And he is going to aim at your pilot. So,
Place to shoot it.
range skill of 13.
-4.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
-4.
Oh,
just for
no.
being
Oh,
so quick.
capital cheese. Okay, so that brings me down to a 9. 9 or less? 19! Oh. Okay, this guy with the rifle is going to do the same thing, shoot at the pilot. So 9 or less. Hits.
Okay.
So it's AVV 0, so Dave needs a 12 or less.
Probably a terrible dice to roll
15!
on.
Oh, he gets plinked! Oh, just one more and he goes down. Bauhaus fears no man. They fear no bike. They will kill them all. Alright, so same thing. This guy on that same bike, aiming at the pilot, need a 9. 12 will miss. This guy, same thing. 9. 1 will hit. 1, haha. Instant wound.
No saves, huh?
No saves. That bike goes down. Yeah! That does, however, limit me in what I could shoot because now they can't really shoot anything. Although I do like that my rifles took down your bike and my missile launcher whiffed.
It's all the aiming. It's all that.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the Hussars. Alright, so Dave's got to take a leadership check.
Let me check the leadership.
Oh, I was really hoping I took out the squad leader, but I didn't.
16.
16.
7's good.
7's good, so he is fine.
Oh man, I gotta get him out of there. Big Bob, he's gonna take another shot. This guy.
So he burned a resource
Burn a
to
resource to place that there again.
bring that there.
He burned another resource to give him an extra rate of fire.
So he's now rated fire 5.
And then he's going to.
But remembering,
aim and then shoot right.
-2, but you're aiming, so you're gonna.
I'm gonna actually.
Are you gonna target, or are you going to try and cancel?
I'm gonna cancel that. So I'm
All
gonna
right.
17.
So your first shot will be straight up, and then the 4 after that will be regular. Will
Okay,
be
then I'm gonna
-2.
use the aiming to shoot at the
target.
target again.
Okay, so you're gonna target
target
hull again.
that engine again.
Engine again.
So.
Okay, so
Here's the first
17.
Good.
15 hit. So AVV 2, armor 13. So I need an 11. 20. Oh no! Thankfully, on a 1 through 5, he repairs the damage point. 13. So he takes a point on his engine. All right. So 4 more shots.
15s.
15s.
Wow.
An 18.
Everything missed because that's a 20.
Wow. 4 dice.
Hey, Big Bob's not having his best day.
And the lowest.
He's pretty mad that he's out here
The lowest-
guard this podunk little base in the middle of nowhere.
Oh man, that. Poor
Mulligan.
Big Bob.
Mulligan.
No, this isn't golf.
Okay.
4. The action continues. The Vulcan moved up 10. He's now going to shoot at Big Bob. So he gets 4 shots and -4 because you're behind hard cover. So I need 9s to hit. Light machine gun.
Ooh.
Oh, 2 hits, one of which is a critical, so it's an automatic wound. So Big Bob takes a wound automatically, and then he gets 1 armor
the,
save. So it's strength 14, so you're going down to a 12 because you're 16.
And he's unbreakable 11.
So
So here's a 12 or less. And
15, so he's taken 2 wounds. Oh,
I think he's big, Bob Watts, and he has 4.
he has
Like
4
normal people.
wounds?
Yeah.
Oh, no! I thought he only had 3. I'm only halfway
Only
there.
halfway there.
Oh.
And take another round of really good shooting like that to bring him down.
I think the Vulcan's got it in it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Bauhaus, Bauhaus.
This unit decided to stay still, and then go ahead and go ahead and aim and go ahead and shoot at that stupid thing.
What, you sound almost bitter.
A little bit.
A little bit.
2 points off of Big Bob Watts like that. It's pretty.
It's a 115-point model if it makes you feel any better.
Yeah, he's 200 and something now. He's
I fail to see your point, Dave. All right,
So we're gonna
so
start with this guy.
where are you aiming?
The engine.
Engine?
we're gonna shoot.
And try and explode it?
Try and explode. So
Okay.
he's going. They're aiming. They've got ballistic skill 13, -4 or 2 for that.
It would be -4 if you're at the right angle where I'm actually behind it from them. So
So down
13,
to,
so down
to 9.
to a 9.
Similar to over there. So here's a 9.
Or an 18.
So here's the.
So that guy needs a 13.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
The next guy down.
Oh, Dave.
This next guy.
Hey, finally a hit. All right, so I assume because it's a rifle, it's AVV 0.
Yes.
My engine is AV 13. Oh no! 1 through 5 repairs it.
No.
13.
Here's the last guy. 13.
15. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, those guys are gonna bite it. They're gonna bite it hard, Dave.
No, they're not.
Oh yeah, they are.
That's it. I'm gonna get first turn again, hopefully. Maybe. Okay. So this unit's gonna activate. This guy moved his first, so he's gonna. Oh. I guess they have to move and shoot, so they can't aim.
You can burn a resource to give
terrible.
them an extra action to aim.
So we are gonna give him. We're gonna do that for pretty much 3 guys essentially.
You're aiming at his engine, I assume.
Aiming at his engine because he's only got 1 left. So they're 13. He doesn't get cover, so 13.
14.
We're gonna do the same thing with the next guy. Give him an extra action. And I'm gonna flip the last one over to give the third guy another action.
Just play it safe now.
Yes.
So that guy will move up.
5 inches.
I will be getting cover from that.
Okay. So
Pretty clearly. I can see
light
that's
cover,
in the way.
So 2.
Heavy.
Or heavy, so 4.
Everything on the board's heavy.
So I'm at 9 now. And I'm aiming because I don't want to. I want to shoot that in.
You want to target?
9.
9! Oh! Alright. 13. 19. Oh! 1 through 5. Oh, it explodes! Boo! Aiming is brutal against vehicles. It also doesn't hurt that, I rolled really, really terrible. Alright. Well, that changes that flank's battle plan.
So he's going to move double.
Okay.
And then he's done. And then this guy's just going to move double. And double again.
Alright. So, Dave,
So
you're mad at me.
You let me know that there was something like perfect paratroopers on this Bauhaus army of his. And apparently they can just drop wherever they want.
You know what the best part is? They're not even the paratroopers of the army. Those aren't out yet. Wait, I'm waiting for blitzers. Anyway, here's what happened. My rapid deploying Mortants dropped in, rolled perfectly on their leadership.
Perfectly, like just on. Like they
Yeah, they needed a 16, rolled a 16. So they dropped in here. So now we're going to go ahead and start with the shenanigans. Flamethrower and Big Bomb. Alright, so it's strength 14, rate of fire 2. So you need to make 2 saves at -4.
-4, so 16 normally, so 12. 11, so I take 1 more.
He takes a wound. So here's where the fun begins. I'm now going to burn a resource so she can charge. Bam. So now she's going to wail on you. Alright, so I've burned a resource to be able to charge. I'm going to burn another resource to give her +2 rate of attack, so she goes up to 4.
What's your close combat?
16. So here's 4 16s. Oh, and I'm in your back arc. Alright, so she's engaging Big Bob in his rear arc. So she gets a +4 to her close combat. So she's hitting on 20s or less. Although a 20 will always be considered a fumble, a failure. So there's an automatic wound, and then 3 more. So Big Bob goes down.
Poor Big Bob.
Okay, that wasn't what I was really expecting to happen first go there. So now it's time to maybe shoot some stuff, I think. First Mortant is going to shoot at this guy. So range skill 12, yay.
Yeah.
2 will hit. So it's strength 11.
So -1.
Oh, and Dave, I probably should mention this now before I get a little too far into killing your guys. But your light infantry squad commanders and your Martian Banshee squad commander have medic.
Really?
Yes. I've hit. You have medic 2 on your light infantry.
Yeah. Armor 12. So
Armor 12, so
armor
-1.
11 or less.
So he's fine. So she now has to shoot at him. Yeah, should have a clear shot. 12. Miss. And now she has to shoot at him because, yay, target priority. Just gonna roll a new die. 13 will miss.
I'm gonna see what this one was, though.
That's probably a 1. A 9. Ah! So that is the Mortants. Did quite a job. And Dave, I'm sorry to say you're going to lose 6 resources.
Right now, right?
Yep.
It's a good thing they're all burned.
Yeah. So you're not really losing much, but you have 2 resource cards. It means playing stuff from your hands going to be trickier.
It is very going to be tricky.
And this,
No strategy.
this, folks, is why he told us Mortants. Big old thumbs up from Spencer. Why do you think I run 2 squads of them? All right, Dave, what did you do?
So they failed, obviously. They didn't come in right where they wanted to. I placed them over here.
He scattered 9
right
inches.
Here. So it's like, oh, protect these guys. That's what they decided.
Yeah, that's what they decided on the way down.
Yeah.
That they were like, oh yeah, let's take up firing positions here. Not squad commander guy went, I wonder what time it is. I don't know where I'm going.
Drop.
So, all right. So I assume now they're going to start
Go ahead
shooting.
and shoot everyone, so.
All right. Well, you have to shoot at her first.
This guy's gonna go first, so go ahead and shoot at her. So 16. 12.
Strength 12, armor 12. So I need a 10. Dead.
Then this guy's gonna go ahead and shoot this one.
Okay. Shooting at the flamethrower. So 16 again.
2.
2. Need a 10. She's good.
Okay.
On a 10. 16.
16. 7.
Oh, Dave. 10 or less.
Nope.
19.
And this one will shoot at this one. 3.
Ugh. Oh.
And this last one will shoot at this one. 14 hits.
Roll a different die.
Hi.
10 or less.
Nope.
17. Oh no. My squad commander. Oh. No. All right. She now needs to make a morale check. And since she lost pretty much her entire squad, she's making it a -4.
Ooh.
So she needs a 12. 2. She loves
What
it.
is with these Bauhaus crazy? I love war. I love losing people. I love everyone dying around me.
It's how Bauhaus does things. We're not afraid. So end of turn 2. Quite the bloodbath to be had. So basically what happened, I ran my Vulcan up. It got shot to death by these guys. Big Bob got killed by the Mortants who rapid deployed, who then probably got killed by the Banshees who rapid deployed. I wiped out one of those stupid bikes. Draken moved up, that mine didn't go off, she moved up, the Hussars didn't really do anything. So we're going into turn 3. Currently, Dave is sitting at 9 points, and I'm sitting at 2, because I'm dumb and didn't say Warlords were worth more. So, ouch. Bauhaus is getting a little spanked here. So what I was really thinking was going to happen is I figured you were going to let your infantry take care of them and deploy them back here. Was not expecting them to drop in right in front of my Mortants. My plan has kind of backfired, and now I basically have to charge up my Hussars if I want to accomplish anything. Or, alternatively, just keep her alive somehow
Flamethrower
back here. Yeah, and hit everything she can with a flamethrower. So let's draw our cards, reset our resources, and we'll roll for initiative. Turn 3, rolling for initiative. 13. Oh no!
Yes,
Dave, stop!
I will definitely
Stop being a bad friend.
Hey, it's just to show you the error of your ways. Trying to recruit you over to the capitalist side.
There is no error of my ways. I am Bauhaus. We're the best.
We're America.
And I'm glorious Central Europe.
And America. Come over to the dark side.
We've got cookies and motorcycles and chicks with too many tattoos. I just offended every American viewer we have.
It's about time. We offend our
I've offended we've offended every other
often.
country, right?
Exactly.
Might as well strike home now.
Spencer apparently didn't think I had. He thought I had too many resource cards, being at 2, and so he decided he wanted to make the battlefield a little bit more barren, and essentially reduce me even more to half of my.
So Dave now has 1 resource. So in case you didn't see what it does, every player has to turn to burn half their resources for 0 resources. So I didn't really suffer for it. Dave, on the other hand, has. You may only have 2 resources, but that's all it takes to start aiming.
It's true.
So I'm going to limit those shenanigans right now. So what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to activate the Martian Banshees.
Of course.
They're going to finish off this flamer. That's the last thing I need. So this one's going to move 5 inches.
And you know what? I'm dumb. I didn't even have to roll a morale test for them.
Fearless?
Fearless!
I guess we'll start here.
Okay.
So I probably should have done that time, but
Yeah.
in here first. So 16. 6.
10. Dead.
And
So that's an entire squad gone.
yeah.
So I've got my work cut out for me here.
And then 24 inches, so he's going to take a shot at her.
Oh no! All right, enjoy your -4.
Yep, -4, so down to 12.
Yeah, back down to normal human. Oh, with the 12. Draken is armor
Straight 12.
15, so she needs
-2.
13s. Huh. Oh no, she takes a wound!
That's it for these guys.
All right.
Did what they meant to do.
Now my turn. Guess what I'm going to shoot at?
No!
Purple shark's going down! Alright, so I tried to be a sneaky little sneak, and I played a card on my Hussars that would let them drop an airstrike on these guys, and it promptly went boop and missed. Which is
At least you probably destroyed my landing pad. Probably
highly,
landed.
bombing that landing pad into oblivion. If I can't have it, nobody's bringing anything to this planet. So now the Hussars are going to start shooting that purple shark. So let's start with the rocket launcher. He's going to aim.
Okay.
He's going to target your pilot. So I need a 13. Nope, -4, I need a 9. 3!
Okay.
So if you fail this, you take 2 damage. Critical damage 2, buddy.
Critical damage 2.
And
Does
it's
that mean you have to
AV.
roll a critical 2? Or roll a critical?
It has critical force 2.
Oh.
So you AVD 7, by the way. So 12.
So you have 5 or less. Yeah. Or he's dead.
Take him out! Take him out! He goes down! Oh,
Retribution.
that fills me with great joy because I hate that thing.
There. Shoot it.
So Dave's taking pot shots at my last Mortant.
9. 5 hits.
It's 10 or less. She's fine. Yes, come to Draken. So turn 3 recap. Well,
Mostly repositioning
yeah.
or pot shots.
So these guys wiped out the last Mortant there,
Put a wound on her.
and Draken took a wound. The Hussars wiped out that
His rocket
that
proved
bike.
useful.
Yeah,
Only took 3 turns.
yeah. He only shot twice, to be fair.
2 turns.
So whatever. It's the team effort that counts, Dave. And then so Draken moved up, shot at him, didn't do anything. These guys moved up, shot at her, didn't do anything. She moved up, shot at him, didn't do anything. They moved over there. Very uneventful turn. I almost felt bad about not filming all these shots, and then I realized it'd be really boring.
Yeah, that's the good thing about Warzone is as soon as like things start attritioning, you know what I mean? Like the game goes pretty fast.
Yeah. So moving into turn 4, we're going to refresh our resources, draw cards, and roll initiative. All right. So Dave won the roll. With a 7, I really thought I had it, and then I rolled a 1. I did burn some resources to play Pride at Bauhaus, so my Hussars are now +1 range skill, so they're range skill 14 right now, which might help me clear a path for them if I can get them. Of course, they have to go from there to way over here in a turn, or 2 turns, by the end of turn 5, so they could theoretically do it.
True.
So we'll see. So Dave gets first activation.
Okay, so I'm gonna activate this unit right here.
Oh, here's where I'm afraid Draken bites it.
I'm gonna burn a resource for him to give him an extra rate of fire.
Okay.
So he's gonna have rate of fire 2, and he's gonna aim and shoot.
All right. This sounds unpleasant.
I'm gonna use that +2. So I'm at an 18 now. No. Yeah, 15 to 16.
+2.
17, 18.
Yeah.
18. 2 shots.
Double 20. 2 hits. All right, so strength 12 is mine. Or no, it's +2 to the weapon strength because you aimed.
Oh, 2 as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
So strength 14, so -4. So I can't go below a 12. So 12 or less.
Oh!
Saves them both.
Okay, well, I'm gonna burn my other resource card to give him an extra action,
Okay.
so he can move 5.
Aim and shoot.
Aim and shoot.
Okay. And this is why aiming in this game is brutal.
18 hits.
12 or less. 16, she takes another wound.
And I'm going to hit shooter.
All right.
So 16.
1 automatic wound. Draken. Oh no! You're at 13, 14 points to my 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to quit. I know I can't possibly win at this point, but
The pride of Bauhaus.
it's the pride of Bauhaus, and it's more fun to go down in a blaze of glory.
24
So
train.
Dave managed to kill my last Mortant, and now he's takes the pot shots at my Hussars. My
So,
poor
13.
Hussars. 7. So they need a 10. 17. See, here's the difference between me and Dave. He's keeping his guys hidden behind this thing. I'm out in the open like a man.
You could have like tilted it a little bit more. Anyway.
I could have, but you know, as we mentioned, I did not clearly think out the terrain beforehand.
5 inches, and he's gonna shoot here.
Okay.
13. Nope. 3.
10. It's good.
There.
He's good.
Ooh. And he's gonna move.
I'm really mad you took away my metapack, Dave. I would have had a heal 3 on that guy.
9 hits.
10. Goes down. The day is not lost yet, boys.
And he's gonna
You
shoot.
still have a chance.
4 hits.
10. Oh,
Oh
gosh.
my goodness.
So the Hussars are kind of whittling down pretty quick here. And I believe that's the end of turn 4. So going into turn 5, refresh resources and draw cards. On this day, in
done it.
light of all the horrible things that have happened to me, I finally win initiative. The only reason I went first the first turn was because you let me. So I'm going to go ahead and burn 2 resource cards right off the bat with my Hussars. I'm going to give them Medal of Honor. Gives them +1 con, willpower, and leadership. Because I think they're going to need it. So now they get to activate. And they get to kill things. So far the Hussars are kind of doing their thing. These guys failed miserably. The rocket launcher then pasted that guy. And I'm going to do something I've not done before. I'm going to move a guy up. So we'll just move him up 5 inches. Or thereabouts. And we're going to lob his grenade launcher at them. I'm going to see if I can't get this to work. So Dave just pointed out a folly in my plan that I don't have any resources to burn to shoot my
Hey,
grenades.
if you wanted there to be Medal of Honor winners, you gotta choose
Sure.
one or the other.
So yeah, he's just going to shoot that guy then.
Okay.
So 13 hits. God! Dave is rolling ridiculously good on his saves here.
I still have the healing saves too. They're still medics.
Oh, they do still have medic. This guy is not moved, so he'll move up. And he will shoot at him, because I assume he's the closest. But you can see, hit. Oh my gosh! So many 5s! He'll move up and he will likewise shoot. Oh, and a 20 fails. So that's my entire turn. So I think at this point it's safe to call it, Dave.
Okay.
Alright guys, so at the end of the day, Dave, you won. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very well fought game. Lots of... It got really brutal on like turn
2.
3, turn 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Were just bloodshed galore.
You lost your guy, and I lost
Yeah.
Big Bob. And
Yeah, we both lost our Warlords, which is pretty absurd.
Is that not common in regular games? Or?
I've never seen a game where both people lost their Warlords. We both kind of got right up there with them, trying to do stuff.
Well, I didn't mean to, but it,
Yeah, well,
it
you
happened.
didn't mean to. Well, you got him up there to take out that Vulcan and then the Mortants.
Yeah.
Atolus Mortants are great. I'm absolutely in love with them. The new models are freaking spectacular.
That's true.
Super dynamic, really easy to put together. I got to finish painting mine up.
And they're good in so many different ways. He was talking about using them in 10-man squad earlier. I mean, it would be brutal with the flamethrowers and the close combat. I mean, you can leave the flamethrower there and flame, and then close combat with the other guys. They're just so versatile. It's pretty.
And especially with Draken, or if you build your own close combat warlord with them, because then you have 8 resources from just your warlord.
Yeah.
So you
Is
have
that what gives you 8, or is it
yeah.
because
So
you
close
brought-
combat warlord gave me 8 resources, which was, I think my big advantage was I had a lot of resources to burn on that squad.
Yep.
Having them land perfectly where I wanted them didn't hurt. But yeah, that, them coming in, hitting Big Bob, and just wailing on him, hitting in the back arc with them, close combat 20, it's ridiculous. The Banshees did great.
Yeah.
They were fantastic. They didn't lose a single guy.
Nope, and they-
Came in range skill
sharpshooters.
16. Yeah, just picked me apart. Killed Draken,
Yep.
and then your Purple Sharks didn't do quite as much this game.
No, but
As I've seen them do.
I moved him out in the beginning early to take first blood, essentially, killing
Yeah.
that squad as much as possible. And then, unfortunately, you dropping behind my lines. It was like, oh well, I guess I'm leaving my
You
purple
did,
sharks out here.
yeah, you did whittle down that first squad of Mortants, who, now that I think about it, I probably should have kept them in reserve too. I probably should have just rapid deployed them both, because then I could have come in on both flanks
Yeah.
in one turn in rapid deployment. Of course, there's always the risk of failing and kind of screwing yourself there, but rapid deployment's great. It's so much
Especially
fun.
when you don't have your leadership like everyone else does.
Yeah. Right. What can so 5 Mortants with a flamethrower, 95 points. And they can rapid deploy at full
That's
leadership.
really good.
Yeah, they're
'Cause my Martian
really,
Banshees are 110.
really good. Yeah, well, your Martian Banshees also have a ton of other
That's
stuff.
true. That I never use because I just shoot
Yeah.
with them.
Mortants are best, I found, during our weekend game. You guys might have seen pictures with Jim, who's the U.S. rep for Protoss. They do great against Dark Legion because they have Contempt Dark Legion, so they get to re-roll their first miss of close combat. So they were sitting there, and when you boost them up to 4 attacks, it's like, okay, roll that one. All right, well, it missed. Okay, roll it again. And their close combat, like 16.
So that it's usually 4 hits.
Yeah, so you're usually getting 4 hits with them. So they're brutal. So I would definitely say...
And it's not re-roll your first roll attempt, it's re-roll your first miss. So if you hit the first 2, then miss the third, you re-roll the third one.
Yeah,
and then
as
re-roll
far as
four.
my understanding, I'm sure Mike will correct me if he's watching. So, yeah, I'd say that squad of Mortants, even though they died a horrible death immediately afterwards, definitely my MVPs for the game.
And I have to say my Martian Banshees were because obviously
cleared them out.
They cleared his MVPs off the board.
They killed the Mortant squad, and they killed Draken. So they definitely earned their points, if that's something you're worried about. I believe the final score at the end of the day is like 20-something to 3. or 4, because I killed a single light infantry. So it was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really like the scenario. I think in a bigger point game, it would definitely be a whole different monster, especially if you're like dropping in an Orca, and I'm bringing, Rangers, more, bringing a squad of 2 or 3 battle suits and some juggernauts. So we might revisit a very similar scenario.
Or
in the
even do a
future.
team game.
Yeah,
Something similar.
something similar. But I had a lot of fun coming up with it. I had a lot of fun, Dave. So thanks so much for playing. Great game, a lot of fun. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you want a Warzone army painted up by Blue Table Painting, send an email to projects@bluetablepainting.com. Talk to Steve. He'll get you prices, get you hooked up. He'll take care of you. And we can get you an awesome looking army like any of the ones you see in the many videos, sans mine, because I can't paint. We'll get you a great looking army in no time flat. So be sure to email him if you're interested. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Warzone videos. Also check us out on Facebook and Twitter. See you guys later.
Bye.